Good morning, guys. Let's go bass fishing. This morning, did you guys hear that? Right over here. Maybe I'm in the right spot, but I'm gonna use a COIKE today. Man, I've been reading up on those things, and man, they're exciting. And so we're gonna try a COIKE. I'm gonna use, of course, this time of morning, I'm gonna use a floating worm and try to catch some bass. And I'm in my old Stratus boat that I bought new in 2007. Check this thing out. I still have it. It's just been sitting up in the shop, and I decided to break it out. And anyway, let's go fishing. I'm actually fishing the edge of these lily pads. Man, I don't like lily pads. I don't know why. I feel like I hang up more because of that V. There's a V in those lily pads. It seems like my bait, no matter if it's weedless or not, will get hung up in that V. See, that one almost did that. This old boat here has a little live scope. It's only that 9-inch. And then, of course, I did put power brakes on it. I think if you're live scoping, you got to have power brakes, or you wasting your time. Unless you just an expert on boat control. But most of the time, it seems like you'll get in on the fish too quick. So I put power brakes on here. I still have my other boat that I'll be using more often, but I really like this boat here. It don't have many hours on it. Like I said, I bought it new in 2007. And just once I got that bigger boat, I hadn't been using this, but I'm going to start using it more. Man, this is exciting. Thank you guys for going with me. Sherry's going to join me after a while. She had to take a friend of hers from Mississippi to breakfast this morning. Might have to start out with the COIKE here. Y'all been using that COIKE? I like that thing. I ain't caught many fish with it yet. Matter of fact, I hadn't caught anything with that COIKE. Sherry has. Yeah, I'm gonna start easing on around. We ain't seen nothing. Dang. I'm so glad you guys are with me today. Thank you so much. You guys are a blessing to me, Sherry, and little Wilder. He's at his mama's taking him to the Deer Expo today. The Deer Expo in Birmingham. I usually go, but man, it is so crowded, and you guys probably didn't know I'm a big traditional archery bow hunter. I hunt with a long bow and a recurve bow, and there won't be a single recurve or long bow in that entire place. It's getting more popular, so maybe this year they will. All right. Right there. Let's see it. Hopefully that bass says, what is that? What is that? Oh yeah. Got him. Yeah. There he is, guys. Yeah. He's getting up in this grass. He's up in that grass. No, there he is. Oh, he ain't that big. He's like a big one, guys. How about that? Thank you, Lord, for that excitement. I hadn't been feeling too good, guys, lately, so I don't know what it is. I'm just getting old. Getting old. Too many birthdays. Man, that bass could be laying anywhere in here, huh? I'm just sort of casting every which way. I'm still using the thing. I was going to swap over to the COIKE. Let's do that. All right, let me show you what I got. Let's try this one here. What I've done, you know, the issue with these COIKEs is rigging them. What I've done is I've put a drop shot weight, and this is about a 2-aught, just regular octopus hook, and I pushed that drop shot through the COIKE and then ran the hook through the eye of the drop shot, and then put a bobber stopper to keep that thing sort of secure, and it seems to do pretty good, and it drops down like that, and it's pretty darn weedless. But anyway, let's try that. Let's see if we can flip it right over here. I'm using a spinning rod as a flipping stick right here. It seems like to me your bite with a COIKE happens real quick. As soon as it hits the water, it seems like that's when they grab it. Let's see here. I just been twitching it like that. Like I said, I've hooked three huge fish, and they all three got off, so it's got to be a hook system that I've not done right. I'm thinking about going to a treble hook, but since I'm a catch and release guy, I didn't want to use a treble hook. And now if I was fishing a tournament, I probably would try that treble hook, but I've just been using a single hook, and I don't know. Let's see here. I might not do this very long. This might not be the kind of stuff you fish a COIKE in. But I have the two giants that I hooked in here was actually on my bank over there. One of them broke my line, and the other one got off right at the bank, and you could tell both of them were probably good 2 or 3 pound bass. One of them maybe a 4. Seemed like a big bass bait. Looks like gonna be a hot day today. I'm gonna get up in the 90s. Once you're out here, you get used to it, as long as you stay hydrated. That's a 1/8 ounce drop shot weight on there. If you don't have that on it, these things don't cast very good. They just lay on top of the water. Might be a good bait to be using right now on the top. Maybe I ought to just tie one on there without the lead and see. It might be better. You know, when the Japanese came out with these things, that's what they were supposed to be, a topwater bait. One more cast with the COIKE. Going back to the worm, guys. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna put on a bigger worm. All right, let's see these out here, guys. Let's go on. All right, turn the guys off. All right, new spot. Let me try a bigger worm. Let's see here. Go down on this worm just instead of from here. Let's hook it on down. Like that. Weedless wacky rig. Of course, I'm gonna be looking out here for some cruising bass. See, there's one right there I ought to be trying to get. Now, let's go up in here. Uh-oh. There he is. See? There he is. Look here. Look at that. First cast. And he threw off my worm, didn't he, guys? Look at that. Let's see here. I want to see how long he is. Wet the board a little bit. Nope, he wouldn't have been a keeper. Let's catch another one, guys. Put it up on 3 here. All right. I thought he'd be a 12-incher, but he wasn't. He was 11 3/4. He wouldn't have scored. All right, let's see. Here we go, guys. Let's see that. I can't really see what it's doing, but I can feel it. Seeing it's weedless, you should be able to bring it right through that stuff and never hang up. Go back over here. All right. We'll catch him in a minute. Keep saying, where's my coffee? And it's back there. Uh-oh. Ah, see that, guys? I didn't see what happened, but I set the hook anyway, just in case. He's still there. We're gonna catch him. All right. All right, something hit at it again. He's on there. He said, look at that little scoper. He says, I'm gonna get him. Thank you, Lord, for that one. Even the little ones are excited. Wacky worm ready. 2 fish already with this thing. See that little hole back in there? Oh, it ain't quite get far enough. I need to go to the other side of that hole. Got another one. Oh boy. And he, man. All right up here. One jumped up there, so we're gonna catch that one real quick. There he is. Oh man. Golly. I'm just not getting a hook in them. Let's back up. Oh, where'd my worm go? Oh, there it is. Good, I didn't lose my worm. Then got a knot in my thing. All right. Then got a knot. We're gonna have to retie, guys. All right, let me put you on hold. Thank you, Lord, for a beautiful morning. Uh-oh. There he is. All right, guys, we got him. Another little one, though, but... Oh, there he goes. Back it up with the brakes. I wonder if a COIKE be working. Y'all supposed to be putting it in the comments. Y'all want me to cast it a couple times? Let's cast that COIKE a couple times. Y'all probably saying, don't change, you're catching them. All right. Let's just see what happens. I think if you get the bait to them, they'll hit it. Let's see what that was. See if we can get that COIKE out there. Yeah. Imagine if you took the lead off and just fished the COIKE. That might be what they'll tear up in here. Because they like it right under the surface. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me just cast a couple more times here and then. COIKE don't cast very far though when you don't have that drop shot on it. Let's try COIKE without the lead on it. Alright, let's get one of these. Alright. Alright, we need a 2-watt. Mosquito hook, just like that. All right, put it back in there. Put it right there. Okay, we're gonna skin hook this COIKE. Let's tie this on. Got to use a uni knot because I'm gonna use some fluorocarbon here. And just skin hook this joker. See that hole in this COIKE right there? Let's hook it through there. These things are tough, man. Look at that, even that hook. All right, let's just see if that bass can take that. And this thing will, see how it floats? See if that'll work. Okay, guys, get back over. You guys probably thinking, why are you changing? You catching them on that trick worm? Because I want to try this COIKE. This thing barely casts with that. That ain't gonna cast very good, I tell you. Might have to go to a bigger COIKE, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to cast this COIKE so without weight. So I'm just gonna go back to the worm. And I think this will catch him if I could get it to him. This ain't gonna go out too far enough. Oh well. We wasting time, guys. Go back to the worm. see if he's 12. The worm's gone. Yep. He's 12. Thank you, Lord. Yes. All right. Let me get another worm. Looks like the worm is the way to go. That old COIKE ain't what we're supposed to be using right now, is it, guys? How many is that? I don't know, 5, 6? Still ain't drink my coffee, guys. Let me get it. There it is. In my Bigfoot cup that my son gave me. Man, that's good. Ready? Let's catch us another one. All right. Let's see here. Now, this bite's about to end with that sun coming up, I bet you. Probably about time I finish this grass line. It's been a good spot. Sun coming up, getting hot. These fish about to shut off on this grass. We'll go find them in that deeper water, though. Like I said, Sherry's supposed to meet up with me here in a little bit, but that's... Hey, I got a fish, guys. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh. There we go. He ain't a keeper. Thank you, Lord. Rascal got my worm, though. Guys, you need to look at these cranberry. We need to order some more. Let's try this one. Let's try my Japanese bluegill again. We're about to end of this grass, but let's put it on. Let's hook it in a wacky style. See if it'll hit that. How many is that, guy? About 8? We don't catch one here in a minute. We'll go back to the old cranberry. Cranberry. I don't even know where I bought those things. Oh, I remember. I bought them in Oxford, Alabama, at this bait shop. This yeah, this is gonna be a keeper. Yeah, that's a keeper for sure. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. Old Japanese bluegill got that one. Shoot, yeah. Thank you, Lord. You notice how I'm holding this like this. Most people do this. I used to do it this way and still do quite a bit, but I'm going to try to do it this way. All right. I think you got more control, more power. I learned that from Larry Nixon. I learned that from Dustin Connell. Color might not be a difference here. It's probably more about where you're putting the bait. I know that Japanese bluegill, when those bass get finicky out in that deep water, it'll work. So I got a bunch of them. I bet I have a dozen packs of them. Because you can't get them anymore, guys. Can't get them. You got to find a old bait shop that's still selling them. I wish I could find them in a trick worm. I got a few, but these are all the finesse zoom. Now smoking blue is close, but it's got bigger flakes. See, those bass probably laying under that grass mat, but you ain't gonna get under it. Wonder if you got up here and flipped this stuff with like a crawfish or something. I love flipping, but I ain't done that in years. Because most of the lakes I fish now, when I was fishing the 10 Tom, man, flipping was popular. But these old clear, deep water lakes, flipping hadn't been as useful. I'm sure there's places it can be. That's so much fun flipping. I remember when it just came out. Flipping. I got me a flipping stick, man. That thing was so stout and heavy. I still got it. It's about like a poker stick, or whatever you call it. Poker cue. What are them things called? Almost into the grass, guys. We might get one more before we go. We got 9. Whenever you're in a tournament, you got to have a kicker fish. You got to have that, 5 keepers and then 1 4-pounder. If you don't do that, you're not going to do any good, because somebody always has a kicker fish. So you got to have one. Now, if you're the only guy out there, you might can do it, but remember, you're fishing with a bunch of guys. Somebody is going to have a big fish every tournament. Usually he has a limit too, so that's why you got to have a kicker fish to win a tournament. This is what it seems like. look who's with me now. My boss. All right. All right, there goes my bait. It's almost to him. Do you have a bite? All right, hang on a minute. You don't. Those are just, those don't. Look at here. I thought there might be crappie down there. Yep, that's crappie. Boy, I don't see why a bass wouldn't be right here now. Anytime you see it sparse like that, get that bait in there. That's where they sit. I'm surprised we hadn't at least picked up something. Something's wrong here. I don't know why they wouldn't be here. But you notice this grass looks a little different. I see the crappie down there like crazy. All right, got my coffee. Sherry made me. She knows I drink coffee all day. Mm-hmm. All right, going to a different color, pearl white. Let's see what it looks like. Just looks so much like an injured fish. Look at that out there. Now, I just don't see why a spotted bass wouldn't be laying up along this rock waiting on a plastic worm or a COIKE. I don't see why a COIKE wouldn't work right there. All right, let's see. The COIKE Kid. Let's see, I put a tungsten weight in this COIKE since I last talked to you guys. So let's see what happens. Yep, see it going down there? All right, let's put it back over. Using that COIKE. Give me another cup of coffee. I just feel like at some point I'm gonna catch him with that thing. Man! Man! Yeah! Felt the bite, Share Bear. with COIKE. I just knew I had me one. Share Bear is the only one that's caught one with the COIKE. Oh, Roe Bear had never caught one with COIKE. I've hooked some good ones. She has. I don't know. I got it. I think I got it on video. Oh, Share Bear's got one. And I think it's on the COIKE, ain't it? Yep. Look at there. Got her a COIKE bass. That white might be too much for him. I don't know. Being in a clear water lake, if this was muddy, that white might be the ticket, but being in a clear water lake, I don't get a bite this time. I'm changing it. I got one waiting. All right. All right. That old red just stands out, don't it? This looks good back in here. There. All right, let me go one more cast on this point right here. See if I can catch one right there. See, it's rising to the surface. That ain't gonna get it. I think that don't look good to a bass. All right, we putting a tungsten weight in these. Okay. Let's put a little tiny piece of tungsten weight in our worms. All right. All right, see these right here? Let's find the smallest one, just enough to get this. Let me go with that right there. A couple of those, one for me and one for her. That'll get that joker down just a tad. Oh. All right. Put my glasses on so I can see, guys. Then when you're finished, just take it out and put it back in the pack. Let me see your worm, babe. See, I've seen it work where you stick it in the tail too, but I like it in the head. So now this thing's going to drop and it's going to go down and she's going to twitch it and it's going to go down. She'll twitch it and go down and catch them. All right. Now, watch that thing. See how it goes down like it's supposed to? There we go. Back. Share Bear, we may have to go to the cranberry zoom worm that I was catching them with this morning. Instead of trying something new, go back to that. we don't catch one in the next 5 minutes, that's what we're doing. Here we go. Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, he's a keeper.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, keeper. Yep.
That is cool.
He threw off my worm, but it's a good time to change. All right.
Look at me.
Yeah. Good, solid keeper. You want to see how much you think he weighs? I bet he is a pound and a half. Let's see. Let's see how much he weighs. Maybe pound and 3/4. Pound and 5 ounces. That's it. I'll take him. There he goes. Nice little keeper, huh? I see where I'm gonna get one. Right there. Yep. Watch this. Nope. Yep. Oh man, I knew it. He got my worm. Put it back over there. Golly. I felt that line stop, and I just picked up, and I felt it. I felt this. I knew it. Put it right back there in that dark hole right there. That's where he is. Yeah.
Here, get it. Get him.
No, he's got yours. You got him on there. He's on there.
Help me.
Well, just pick it up. Here.
Help me. I don't lose it. Here.
Just come on up here. Get up there and get him. Pick your rod up so you can get him over the grass. Uh-oh. Here, let's see.
I wish you'd get him.
I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Wasn't that cool? What a day. Well, I guess we're gonna have to call it a day because I don't have GPS on this boat, so I'll have to just almost drive the thing hoping to stay in the channel. So I need to put one on here. Remember, this is my old Stratos. But anyway, thank you guys for going fishing with us. We had a good day. It seemed like the morning bite was a lot better, but it was still so much fun. And God bless you guys. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And we'll see you again, hopefully sooner, on a new video. All right.